Welcome everyone, it's Vapors to Dracomar. It's time for some more Shadow Legends. Yeah, we are going to be doing a lot of Tag Arena. You might ask, why? Because it all loops in to my scheme. Trust me. It all loops in. In the last episode, I did a Christmas shard pull and managed to pull on the Fist account, Ultimate Gallic, more copies of Gallic, and on the second account, I managed to pull an Atchak the Wenderin, and we also pulled a Melga Steel Girdle. All of these are incredibly good champions. We also pulled a Noble. Noble is not what I wanted and is not a good champion, but I ended up getting him, so I have to live with it. That's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles when it comes to legendaries. Because, I like how everyone asks for gold, but sometimes asking for gold is a bad thing. Because some of the gold is actually really bad. Like, Noble is bad, for instance. Like, that's just a reality of it. A lot of provokes on here, I can tell you that. There's a reason I'm going for him specifically. We're also going to do some Ice Golem. As much as I would like to ignore Doom Tower, I still want to prepare food. You're like, prepare food for whom? Well, for a lot of people, actually. Because, unfortunately, that summoning is actually added to the list of champions that I wanted to build. Not detracted. Including, like, Ultimate Gallic would be great for Hydra. Ultimate Gallic would be great. There's a lot of good ones we got. Melga, great for Hydra. Great for Dwarf Faction Wars. Who else? We had a number of good ones. But yeah, Ultimate Gallic was definitely up there. We had copies of Gallic. We had Lich. We had another Reviver with her. We pulled some food. Coffin Smasher's good. We got another Elhain. That's right, another Elhain. We have 2 Flingers. This guy for Bommel. We got a lot. We got a lot from that. We even got a legendary technically, but he's probably the most useless legendary there is, to be quite frank with you. He is probably the most useless legendary. Not to mention, I still have to gear this guy, which is going to be a nightmare if you couldn't tell. Gear upgrades. Why not? Why the heck not? Come on. Done. Yeah, why not? Why is everyone here disgustingly overpowered? Help. Double sill. A kind of... Oh. Kind of disgusting crud is this? How do I want to approach this? Let's try this first. Really, game? I'll take it. Let's give it a go. Okay. That did not work as I planned. Yeah, we're screwed. We're screwed. I don't mind. Again, it's all an experiment. This is a nightmare. Whatever. I'll give it a shot. I do not see how this can end well. Unless... I can outwit them, which I don't think I can. I think I need to include Apothecary. Yeah, this ain't gonna end well. Let's try this combination. Give us a mixture of damage. I don't see how we win this. I don't see how we win this. This, we're going to need block buffs if we want to even stand a chance. You know what? You know what? Let's try this combo. There we go. All right. I mean, might as well do as many arena battles as I can manage. Get as many arena medals as I can do. This I can wangle, kinda. Actually, I can copy this, which is hilarious. All right, focus her down. Okay, then. Mirror match of the ages. Got him. That looks really bad. But so does that. go. I don't know what the best option. Maybe Spirit Host. Trying to think of good arena options. All right. This one we're going to need... We're going to need black buffs. Okay, I know this is not going to work. That's not going to work. I'll take it. What do we got? Did we get the full... We just missed it. So... How do I want to approach this? How about this combo? Okay, I had a theory that could work. The theory was proven to be false. Okay, the biggest problem is obviously going to be the Mountain King, because he's busted. Lysandra, though, is going to be the first one that's going to be a major problem. The main thing is to try to stop Mountain King from taking a turn. Yes, sir. So yeah, if we fight in arena 150 times, I do have to do. Okay, I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm gonna show this run. Stage 17. Because I was like, can I do this run? The answer is yes. And this is a historic run, by the way. I just did this run thinking it wasn't going to be done, and then it got done, so might as well show it. Might as well show it. I mean, I'm glad that at least I got the ultimate Gallic I was always looking for. That part came to pass. This run is particularly rough because it's a negative affinity for Drexthar, and Drexthar is a major factor in this run. That's also why I include Kale in this. We will be doing more Ice Golem stuff. Because I've decided that I want to leave off Doom Tower until another day, maybe. I don't like this rotation anyway. And once I do Doom Tower, I will have to use up that XP boost, which is going to be annoying. But you know, I might as well prepare food for the next one. So yeah, you're like, well, why is this historic? Well, I've never actually beaten this Ice Golem until now. So that's part of why it's historic. And now we have even more ways of burning this guy than ever before, because I have Ultimate Gallic now. That'll give us more HP burn options. Which I'm happy about. I'm happy about having more HP burn options. Now, there is an additional Ice Golem that I'm going to be attempting. I mean, I still have more boosts, so it's not like it's a big loss if I lose one of the boosts. Keeping Kale alive during this is, trying. Let's just say that. Let's just say it's trying. Because this boss puts a lot of heal reduction buffs, debuffs, and that really is very annoying. Generally speaking, most of the time when you're fighting Ice Golem, you want to make, like, when we're going to go to the higher difficulty, how am I going to want to set this up? We're going to want to set up with a lot of different forms of defense. Trying to think of the best way for me to set that up. Maybe like double cleanse or like a Valerie, maybe. See, the higher we go up, the more dangerous this boss becomes. So we've got a couple of I've never challenged this before. I have never challenged. History is going to be made if I beat this. This is going to be very rough. Because, like, these waves are going to be very nasty. Kale is going to struggle. Ultimate Gallic is obviously going to be useful for this for a lot of reasons. Because Ultimate Gallic does a lot in this game. So we're at, I think, stage 18. Stage 19, we're going to have to discard Kale entirely. Because it's the wrong affinity. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's the wrong affinity. Here we have to be very careful. These waves are not only obscenely damaging, they are also obscenely dangerous at the same time, as you can clearly see. So it's got that double edge. Yeah, it's not a great sign when Kale is dying early on in here. This is a very difficult fight. Like, very difficult. Let's see if I can do this. Please don't kill him. Thank you. Thank you for not killing him. Much appreciated. These mobs are aids, by the way. Just want to point that part out. Okay, yes. So get some poison on some of them. Him not landing the debuff is pretty good, because the initial debuffs on that are highly annoying. Going to have to cleanse that. This is the first time we've ever actually been up this far, by the way. I have never done this before. Before you're like, Vaporsmith, you beat this a million times. No, I haven't. Believe it or not, I have not fought this difficulty ever before, and my other account can't because the Drexstar is too squishy. I know you're like, Drexstar too squishy? See what happened to him? That should give you an idea. Okay, this won't work. Okay, so Kale is out. He's not good enough for this. So what we're going to do is we're going to make something more force related. We are going to go for the pure force team. Basically, the goal of this team, if you're at all curious what the goal for this team is, the goal for this team is to keep Drexstar alive while increasing his debuffs. That is what the goal for this team is. That does not mean that at some future date, Ultimate Gallic will not be added into the mix. The fact of the matter is he will be. Now I know this is slow, but the main purpose of this is to increase the number of durations of debuffs on the boss without triggering Frigid Vengeance. Because the problem with triggering Frigid Vengeance in any capacity is if you do that on this boss, it's a death sentence pretty much to your entire team. And that is generally how it goes. The waves are obviously slower this way, but we have a higher probability of winning. Because instead of using... Instead of going for the... Instead of like triggering more retribution procs, we just trigger raw damage on the boss. The downside, obviously, is that we are really slow on the waves. Because our comp is entirely designed to deal with the boss, not the waves. And that, therein lies the problem. Generally, you want to get them to target Drexstar and not, Vizier. Because them targeting Vizier is kind of squishy. As you can see, the waves are harder. But hopefully, I'll be able to show what the benefit is. And hopefully, we'll actually beat this boss. Hopefully. Because that is the hope. I do think that Ultimate Gallic will be an amazing arena damage dealer. And so that's another reason why I'm hyped about it. Is because I know he's going to be amazing for arena damage. And that's exactly what I want. Because that's my weakest area is arena. Straight up. My weakest area is arena. So if we can improve that, then that would be great. Trying to deal with this guy. He's really annoying. He just keeps increasing his defense. I think he's a seeker. Finally. Okay, now let's try this. Okay, decrease attack, not bad. If we can increase the decrease attack. Ooh, perfect. Try to get a burn on him. So yeah, this is how this team works. So we increase the defense and keep them burning. Keep them all under burning. And then try to just whittle him away. Gotta whittle him away. Slowly but surely, keeping his burns up. I'm gonna keep the burns up on all the things. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I don't like the frigid. No, not the frigid vengeance. There we go. Increase the debuff duration. Because the main goal of this team is to avoid proccing the frigid vengeance, not to invoke the frigid vengeance. That's the main focus of this team. Keep them burning. I'm afraid of proccing frigid vengeance right now. Like, I really am. Because, like, frigid vengeance right now would be absolutely devastating if it hit at that point. Because the main thing is we don't want to use Upsil's Revive too much. At least until I decide to put Godseeker. Start leveling up Godseeker. Because Godseeker would make that not a problem. Okay, yeah, I don't want to... I don't want to go ham here. I know you're like, Vaporsmith, why don't you go ham? It's not a problem. It is. The answer it is. Because if he gets that Frigid Vengeance proc, if he does that Frigid Vengeance proc, we're screwed. And that'll be 10 minutes down the drain. I don't want those 10 minutes to go down the drain. I want him to die. I want to PB. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the debuffs going because I do not. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Every time he does that, I'm nervous as sin because I know that at any point in time he could screw me over because. Because this difficulty is at the edge. The literal edge of what I know how to do. The literal edge. Oh. I think I can kill him. I think. Mostly because I have a Vizier. You're like, what's the significance of the Vizier? See this? See how many burns he's increasing? That's why. Case closed. Yep. If you ever wondered, hey Vaporsmith, why are you doing that? You know now. You know now why. Now the thing about Vizier is he was an accident. He was an accident that I got while trying to get Burr and Geary. Despite this accident has been useful in a lot of different areas. Most notably, Ice Golem. As you can clearly see. But we have more stuff going on than that. Now, we are also so yeah, that's Ice Golem 18. What affinity is Ice Golem 19? That's the real question. What is its affinity? Yuck. Force affinity and then spirit. Gross. We'll have to do that later.